What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos. We are back to regular scheduled programming. Last week I didn't post any videos, but everything should be back to normal. I should be posting every Tuesday and Thursday from here on out, unless I tell you guys otherwise, like on my Instagram or something. But anyways, today I'm doing a foundation review. I recently did a Sephora haul for the VIB sale, and I told you guys that I got this Cover FX Power Play foundation. I asked if you guys wanted a review. You guys said yes, so that's what we're doing today. I think that's all I have for the intro. I don't think I have anything else to say. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on the new Cover FX Power Play foundation, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm on the Cover FX website trying to see the claims and everything. It says that they have 40 different shades to choose from, and Cover FX is pretty, like, they're known for having a good shade selection, so that's good. On the details, it says it's a modern matte foundation with weightless full coverage that provides sweat-proof all-day wear, powerful shine control, and environmental protection. So pretty much what this foundation is, based on what it says on their website, it's buildable, it has medium to full coverage, it has that modern matte finish, it controls shine, blurs imperfections, stays all day. Like, it's supposed to be, it's basically an ideal foundation for oily skin types or normal to oily skin types. It's also cruelty-free, vegan, free of talc, oil, fragrance, parabens, and gluten. Here is what the packaging looks like. Just says Cover FX Power Play Foundation. You get 1.18 fluid ounces. I got mine in the shade G50. On the back, it also tells you some of the claims for the foundation. And then let me show you the actual bottle. My first impression on the bottle itself, it's a squeezy, like a squeeze out bottle. I don't think I'm gonna like that, just because I feel like once I get towards the end, it's gonna be really hard to get it out. So yeah, that is what that looks like. So per usual, what I'm gonna do, I'll do half my face with my sponge, the other half with a brush, just to see if there's a difference in coverage. Since it's a squeeze out bottle, I'm just gonna squeeze some onto, you know, my face and then blend it out. I don't know if I'm liking this application, but it's fine. I was kind of struggling trying to find my shade in the store because the shades like on the bottle look a little bit different than how they look once you squeeze it out. But I think this one will work pretty good, actually. So you saw that I put quite a bit on my cheek, especially on my cheek area, because that's where I have my scars. And with the sponge, it sheared out a lot. I wasn't expecting it to shear out this much. It doesn't feel super liquidy, but it doesn't feel super, super thick. But it did shear out a bit. I'm sure you can see my acne still peeking through. It evened out my skin tone really nice. But before I even do a second layer on this side, let's do the brush just to see if you get more coverage. And just to be fair, I'm going to apply it the exact same way, just dotting it on my skin. Yeah, I'm already getting a lot more coverage this way with the brush. The color's pretty good. Now that it's nice and blended, I feel like it matches with my neck. I don't have to go in with the second layer. It looks nice and smooth. It does have a really nice like demi matte finish to it. But so far, I'm liking it a lot more with a brush. It's also pretty easy to blend. When I was swatching it in store, as soon as it dried down, it did not budge. So when I put it on my skin, I thought it was gonna dry really, really fast and be hard to blend. But it was not hard to blend whatsoever. So to finish off the video, I'm just gonna even out this side with my sponge just so everything looks nice and seamless. Yeah, I'm not loving the application with the sponge. I definitely recommend trying this with a brush to get the most coverage if that's what you're looking for. I'm not even gonna bother doing a third layer on this. I'm gonna leave it as is, and hopefully my concealer will cover it. So overall, this is how it looks before applying my makeup. I do like the finish so far. I think the color is a perfect match for me, especially after I finish up the rest of my makeup. But so far, so good. I'm gonna finish up my makeup and then I'll come back to tell you my thoughts after applying other products on top. All right, you guys, this is how my makeup looks after finishing everything up. The only areas that I powdered were my under eyes and a little tiny bit on my forehead. Everything else, though, is the foundation on its own. I also didn't apply any highlight to my face. I wanted to keep everything really matte just so we can see exactly like how oily it gets throughout the day without any highlight on my face. But so far so good. Applying, you know, concealer, powder, bronzer on top of the foundation, it worked perfectly. Nothing was budging or getting patchy or getting cakey. Like everything looked good as I was applying other products on top. I still stand by, you know, the better application with the brush. I just liked the coverage a lot more. I feel like it looks a lot better on this side than it does on this side. I think everything kind of evened out after applying my concealer, but I still like the fuller coverage. So far, I think my favorite thing about this foundation is the finish. The modern matte finish that it has is really, really nice. It doesn't make me look like one-dimensional and it doesn't make it feel dry, but it's also not like a dewy finish whatsoever. I'm obsessed with the finish of this foundation. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna take a flash photo to see how well it does in flash photography, and then I'll come back in a few hours to talk about how the foundation wore throughout the day. Okay, we're doing the final check-in of the day, and I don't even think I really even have to say much because the way my foundation looks right now, it pretty much says it all. Just look at the way my face looks after hours of wearing this foundation. Like it did not, like I don't even know where to start. It didn't get excessively oily anywhere. It looks really nice. It still looks pretty matte. I'm getting like a tiny bit of oil seep through, but that is not bad at all. I did not blot at all throughout the day. I didn't touch up, nothing. Like this is just how it's looked all day. I'm really impressed with this foundation. I can tell you right now, it's definitely going to be a favorite of mine. Like this is going to be a go-to foundation for me. I cannot believe how my face looks right now. I can't. It looks almost like it did when I first put my makeup on. It's crazy. There's also not much creasing going on. The only area that it's creasing is around my nose, but that happens with just about every single foundation that I wear. So yeah, no creasing, not much oiliness. It did not wear off anywhere. You can see the coverage is there. My bronzer is still there. It looks like I have a little bit of highlight, but those are just my oils seeping through. I love this foundation, and that's after just using it one time. I can tell you that I'm 100% going to be using this foundation a lot from here on out. I'm really, really impressed with it. And I can just imagine how this is going to wear throughout, you know, a hot summer day. Today wasn't that hot. It was a little bit gloomy out. But for the summertime, this foundation is going to be my number one. If your skin type is similar to mine and you want that coverage, you're really going to like this foundation. And those were my thoughts on the new Cover FX Power Play foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression video. If you've tried this foundation already, let me know in the comments what you think about it. And that's pretty much all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, los quiero mucho, and I will see you all in my next video.